Okay, and we are back, and as y'all can clearly see, we're playing Metal Gear 3, which I am actually pretty excited to play. Ever since that fucking announcement, I've been getting the itch. So let's see here. I'm just tweaking with the sound settings a little bit, because we're actually playing on my actual PS2. So I just want to make sure everything is okay. I think it's okay. The levels look alright. Okay. Alright. Because, yeah, I was thinking about it earlier, and I was like, oh wait, I have an actual fucking PlayStation. I might as well just hook it up. What took me the longest is I had to sit there and play with the, just sit there and play with the OBS stuff. I forgot, this thing, I have my upscaler set to not put out at 1080, it puts out at 720. That way it's at 4:3. I had to set it to that so it would show up. Hey, Matt, Snake! Yeah, pretty much. I guarantee you we're going to be hearing that tonight. Captions are on. Vibrations on. Alright, cool. So this should be... Oh, I keep forgetting. Japanese game. X is back, circle. This is one game that when it got ported to America, the buttons never switched. Go change my thing to I like playing Metal Gear 3, playing on normal, because fuck that. So who's ready for some cutscenes? Those who have never played.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. I was sitting there like, why isn't it showing up? And I was like, oh, that's right, it's 720. I have to change it. The JP button switch, yeah. If you got a switch, you kind of have to deal with it, you know.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
This is nice. It feels right.
You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Now the big question is, like, for the remaster and stuff, is Kojima even involved?
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector.
We'll try and raise the brightness a little bit for y'all.
Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
I can't remember the last time I played this.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
It's awesome. I'm already in it. It's great.
Sunrise.
And I don't care if I get a strike or muted for hearing Snake Eater during the intro. We're listening to fucking Snake Eater during the intro.
Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by.
I slapped me if we didn't hear it.
Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4.
I'm just happy I can get my PS2 running properly because we did it before with X-Men Legends a long time ago.
Be with you.
Fuck. Fucking Kojima.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
GT, what?
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
PT. You know that game doesn't exist
Well-
anymore, right?
About 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapons.
You can dream. Yeah, you can.
And the East's
Slap shit out of you,
foremost
man.
expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961,
I
the
mean,
Soviets achieved the first
Maybe I have a
manned space
PS4
flight
down there I
in
could
history.
possibly put it on, but
The Earth was
I need to fix the
blue,
HDMI
but
port
there
on it.
was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Isn't it weird that the voice of Snake wrote
Afraid.
X-Men?
Call it a
Like the
crisis of
movies?
conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Always found that
Not
really
exactly.
weird.
One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking
David
Sokolov
Hayter,
over the Berlin
the voice of
Wall
Snake,
shortly afterwards.
Wrote, I think,
I
the
was
first
one
two
who
X-Men
conducted
movies.
the operation.
The security
weird,
on the
right?
eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin.
Go look it up.
It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in
I just got my
condition
shit
to
working. I ain't touching. I'm not touching Chrome or anything.
And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further
Unless it's
missile
two different David Hayters, but I highly doubt that.
But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You
love how
mean
Metal
the one
Gear-
where the U.S. agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey.
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete.
Metal Gear is both a game and a history lesson all at the same time.
They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around
Son
the
of a
world.
bitch.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand.
Yep, there you go. Screenplay. He wrote X-Men 1, 2, and Watchmen. Yep. Told you.
On the eastern side.
I didn't know about Watchmen.
Sokolov
That's new to
kept
me.
on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared.
But yeah, he wrote the
from my
screenplays.
Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the
Not
weapon
really.
in question under
About the
KGB
same.
supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of
I'm one of them people that, yeah,
So
he was
what
cool.
kind of
He was a
weapon
cool
is it?
voice and everything,
Something to
but
do
when
with
they
space
switched over to
rockets?
Kiefer Sutherland, I
No.
was totally fine with
Missiles.
it.
Same
In the
technology.
newer games, I actually
I
really
guess
do
you're
like how
right.
he
We
sounds.
don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of
I mean, I don't
nuclear
mind.
device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the
Over
west
there.
that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is
I don't know
our
why I
last
even
chance.
picked the controller up
Sokolov
once I
must have
started this
known
game.
that too when he contacted
I
us.
put the controller down. Could you see that? Did you hear that? No? It's always something.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk
All right,
in the
testing.
Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
Saw it pop up in here. Okay, so that means
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point.
it's linked to
Helium will be
desktop
pumped
audio.
into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talent?
Yes.
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Shit. Yo, we're getting back.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening
We've
in.
been on for 20 minutes and we
From
haven't
here
played
on
with
out,
singing.
we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake.
Hilarious.
I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on.
I forgot
You're
about all
not
this.
to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be
I don't like this.
Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking
Oh, I'm thinking
mission.
somebody else. Never
You
mind.
must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence.
I gotta move all
Is
this.
that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button.
Yes.
I'll be monitoring your
I
progress.
want to say it's
over the radio.
triangle.
I can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function.
Select. Got it.
Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Yeah. Yes. That's awesome. Okay. Say it's over here. Oh no, I forgot about the crawling mechanics. Slam down on X and it starts to, oh, he'll go straight to a crawl. I forgot about all that. I was right, it is triangle. There we go.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button.
Got it.
For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right.
Indeed.
Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance.
Yep.
You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you
Actually,
don't
really
run out.
loved all these mechanics in this one.
Recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
You actually have to
My
hunt
only
for food.
weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire.
Damn.
Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too.
Yeah, it's
Your presence in enemy territory
pretty
is already
extreme.
a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
That's
I'm
kind of the
afraid
gist,
so.
Snake.
You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy.
It wasn't in the
Send
budget.
you into a state of
Yeah.
false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic.
Hey, it's a paramedic.
Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
No.
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I see what you
I
did
wasn't
there.
joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of
Man.
your health.
The times before
No.
tutorials.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
They really just
Speaking
implemented
of snakes,
everything.
you remember the boss, don't you?
Not the boss,
A
because they
legendary
implemented
soldier,
everything,
your mentor.
you know,
Actually,
into
it
the
was
story.
boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS.
It's really not even hand-holding.
Jack,
Like,
is that
it's
you?
it's
How
intertwined
many
into the
years has it
story
been?
and stuff, which is really nice.
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
It's the
Talk
boss.
to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
It has been a
Sure,
half hour.
But what about how to
All
think
I've done
like
is
a
get my back
soldier?
back.
How to think like a soldier?
You gotta
I
be
can't
patient
teach
and
you
in the
that.
mood for Metal Gear 3.
A soldier needs to be strong
Or any
in
Metal Gear,
spirit,
really.
body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is
Don't get me
technique.
started on 5.
In fact, Technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission.
Absolutely,
A soldier
Matt.
has to follow
The drama
whatever
is
orders
real
he's
with Metal
given.
Gear.
It's not his place to question why. But you're
It's just a
looking
military
for
soap
reason to
opera. That's
fight.
all it is.
You are a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to
What
live
the
as
hell
a
are you
soldier
talking about?
or just another man with a gun.
If that's
There's
from
a
something,
saying
I don't know what it
in
is.
Loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Going for the soap opera
Then
thing.
who
Oh, yeah.
does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
Yeah, they get into
The
it.
only thing
The
we can
mission's only
believe
supposed to be a
in,
couple hours, and they were just
absolute
burning
certainty, is
time.
the mission.
Having
All right, but do me a
insanely
favor.
deep conversations.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put
Let me bump
together
in here.
during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes,
It's good to hear your voice again.
same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC.
No shit, right?
Close
They're like
quarters
sitting in the same room.
combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80.
Got it.
Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
It's gonna let me move around for like 10 minutes, and then
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
done. But I need to save it.
That area is home to the reticulated python.
And every time you call,
Reticulated python
they
is
talk
said to
about
be the
something.
longest snake in the
The game
world.
takes a long
The
time to
biggest ones
play,
can grow up to 10 meters in
but
length.
it's so good.
Although they're not poisonous, they're still very dangerous, so be careful around them. They have a highly ferocious temperament, and they can swallow whole, even large animals like deer and pigs. Their most distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of their scales. This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be
Let's get to it.
the gauge below your life,
I know what the gauge is. Can I not fucking save? Oh, it's right there.
saving the game, Snake,
Fucking wrong ass thing. Yes. Actually, no, we'll do slot 2. And we're actually playing on a PS2, so saving takes a while.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
Hell yeah, I have.
What is it?
It's a movie. You haven't
Alright,
seen
we're
it?
listening to this conversation.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right
Yeah,
about
man, it's a
now.
Japanese game.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster.
Yeah, we're totally
Dr.
gonna sit here and listen to
Serizawa
this.
develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too.
The American version
I recommend
sucks.
seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Yeah, the Japanese version has a very serious
You'll
anti-nuke
just have to
message.
go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
It sucked
If you
hard,
wait
yeah.
40 years, you might be able to see it in America too.
Why's that?
See, because this game's in the 60s.
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
See?
You think there's still going to be
Game came out in
Godzilla
2005.
movies then?
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
Hell
You
yeah.
sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's
Oh shit,
the
it's fucking
spirit, Snake.
2023, we're
Have a
still
little
getting movies. Alright. Now commencing virtuous mission. So we're playing Subsistence. So I have this. I remember this is one of the first games I think I ever played that had a camera bound to the right stick, but in a more modern sense where you can actually spin it around and stuff, like, you know, like this. Because that was still a relatively new thing, and games that did do it didn't do it very well. It's all coming back to me. Oh, there's a fucking crocodile. 2 crocodiles. That's right, square shoot, because this game's weird. Go to sleep. Because I'm not dealing with that shit. Dun, dun. I can't wait to see those, what's it called, Matt, that I sent you? The Shin... I can't remember what the fuck it's called. It looks amazing, though. Guy who did Evangelion, he's doing all those. He already did Shin Ultraman, Shin Godzilla, working on Shin Kamen Rider came out. The 3 Evangelion movies. And I think they're going to do one with all of them in it. It's going to be a weird movie, and I'm all about it.
Agent
2.
I spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
It's gonna be fucking nuts on the PS5.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. You can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face
I love the
paint.
camo
Choosing
things in this.
camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed.
I love how she just straight up says it. If you run around like an idiot.
You can
'Cause honestly,
see
this
how
game was a lot of
effective your
people's
camouflage
first,
is by looking at the camo index.
run into Metal Gear.
The camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value,
This
the
game
harder
had
you are to spot.
so
and
many
less frozen.
goddamn mechanics on it. It's so fun.
The key is to make yourself one with nature.
And healing, you had to like pull
Keep
bullets
it in
out of
mind
yourself
as
and
you go
shit.
along, okay?
Wrong button.
Snake, do you...
Did not mean to call him. There we go. Face. Because this game is silly. Let's do woodland. Leave for fleck turn. I could do fleck turn. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, so here we go. Is he coming this way? He sure is. See, we're playing a real hardware and shit, so like softly pixelated. You need to wait for him to get like maybe grass level. There's a fucking snake to my left. I'm gonna plug him in and drop him in the... There's a frog behind me. Oh, look at him. He's adorable. And... got him. See, this dude had a radio, so... Wait a minute. I don't remember how to pick people up. I'll put my gun away. There we go. Awesome. Not sure which way I need to go. Is there a map? There is a map. I keep hitting X. Fucking games. Okay. So it looks like it's just gonna kind of go around and lead up there. So either way, I think is gonna be fine. Let's see here.
I think I saw something.
You didn't see shit.
Huh. Guess I'm seeing things.
I think this game, it's all gonna come back to me. I used to play the shit out of this game. Okay, one more time. Cool. Got over here. Grenades. Oh, those birds. Okay. There we go. Hey, he's already in grass. I'm just gonna grab his stuff. Just in case. Fuck it. Aha. When he smiles, it's like, yeah. Got the same idea. I forgot how awkward aiming is.
Huh? I hear something.
Did I not shoot? Oh, okay, guess not.
There's nothing here.
Or where was the damn hive? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Sucks to be you, nerd. This is. Nah. Only problem with this game is I don't remember the what.
Snake, respond. Snake. Snake.
Back in time for a cutscene. Man, you're always gonna be in time for a cutscene. This is Metal Gear. Alright, so I don't remember the button to climb up. I'm hoping to God it's circle. Or, you know, just walk slow. I am having a fantastic time. It's been so long since I played this, so it's like I kind of feel like I'm playing it all over again. Like it feels fresh. It's really nice. Ah, okay, I know where we are.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here.
I can't see shit.
Security is pretty tight.
I know where he is though. I think I can go in from the bottom.
There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's
There's
just
always
that
more.
when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Oh.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Alright, here we go. Gonna shoot these fools in the back of the head from way the hell over here. No, wrong button. Check my backpack. No, not the backpack. I need to check my camo. That can stay. From much with left. I mean, it fits the time period. Why not? And food. Because that's how this game works. And knockout.
Just my imagination.
Yep. Let's see. He's right on the other side of this, I think. I mean, I hear somebody. Okay, I think he's over there. What's this? M37? A shotgun? I'll probably never use it. Okay, I see him. My stealth shotgun. Pretty much.
Who's that?
Oh, come on, bud.
This is HQ.
Patrol here.
Jump. Can I not jump over things? I thought I could. Man, it has been a while since I've played this. I need to put some stuff in my backpack. Nope. I need those and probably those. Nope. Good luck finding my ass. That's neat. Once he's clear, I think I can actually go in from here. I think.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
What's wrong?
Did I get him? I think I did. Oh, that way has some food. And I think that sound was actually Sokolov, because he's in the northeast, so he should be in that area. Yeah, people running around.
What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Huh? Who's that?
That honestly should be about it. What? Where's the other guys? Why can't I jump that? Oh yeah, I can jump that.
Major, I'm in front of Sokolov's cell, but the door won't open.
Hold on, Snake. What's the current condition?
Condition?
Yeah. What phase is it now?
Yeah, it has to finish. Yeah. But of course.
see him.
Leave me alone. Go. Where is he? Is he outside? Yeah, there's somebody else roaming around here, but I still want to know why I can't jump that. Oh, I guess I'll grab their stuff.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
There we go. To at least be in caution.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men?
No,
You'll never get it from me.
I think that's Winnie the Pooh, actually. The guy
I'm a CIA
talking.
agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Major Zero.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word.
Means he's my best friend.
But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
I'll think about it.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's
Put
extremist
down the
faction,
controller.
a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago,
I think it means
Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU.
Yes, Matt, I hope you're taking notes.
For another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb.
Yeah, he's
Where
supposed to
did
be
you learn
talking Russian.
Speak it.
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
All right then. Hold on, let me kneel down to make this phone call.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
I didn't kill any
We
of them.
lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Do not want our help. Right, he doesn't sound necessarily excited. Hoppa! That PS2 over there just hanging out next to his, let's see, it's a PS2. Great grandson. great grandson. Yes, I love his shitty kung fu stance. At least he's trying. That's what matters. It's all that matters.
Freeze!
Son of a bitch. Time travel up so for PS that shit. Boot up to PS2, it's like, what year is it?
So this is the legendary boss.
Oh no.
Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Hell yeah.
Soldier?
Uh-oh.
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
That's pretty brave. I mean, it is. Fuck. Get off my fucking beret.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh.
That stance.
You're not the boss, are you?
Crew operatives!
Thank you, Mod.
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Bitch. This fucking
Major!
dude.
Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
Well, it was a stealth mission. Just push him over.
Impossible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
Shut up.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
You dirty bitch. Better make a phone call.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few
It's all right.
snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Time for snacks. Mousetrap. All right. Knocked out. He's asleep. Nothing there. Really? check the map. I think I need to go that upper right area. Yeah, it looks open to me. Really? Nothing? That's a bummer. Nope. No? Alright. Guess I got her back. Don't remember if I have to go back over here. Have I played this in years?
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished!
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
Son of a bitch. What is that?
That's what they were making you build?
Yes.
It's a big
the
motherfucker.
Shadowheart. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes.
Why the fuck did you build that?
Without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No. This is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had
Son of
no
a
choice
bitch.
but to cooperate. I didn't want to die.
I get that, but Jesus Christ.
Again in America. Please, take me
Slap
to
the
America.
shit out of him.
Quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Look, man, I would love to take you.
Got it. Let's go.
Follow me. Across this shitty bridge. I'd catch my ass dead crossing a bridge like that. Or being that high up in the air for any reasons. God damn it. The boss.
Boss?
Lady! Don't do that!
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Hornets.
That's what I love about Metal Gear is it'll be super serious. Let me lower this a little bit. It'll be super serious, dead on like politics that are real to life, and all of a sudden, hey, this dude controls hornets. It goes super sci-fi, you know, out of nowhere and shit. It's just so much. It's so cool. It's just so much fun.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Fuck.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Raiden, no shit, man. I love the way they do his lightning in this.
My unit.
It's really cool.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union.
Why?
So a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads.
The good stuff.
These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Well, shit. Hey man, don't make fun of his bootsies.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
Oh. But I wanna. Adios.
The new blood has been rejected. Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Good thing we had the 50-minute heart-to-heart to start. That was about, right? About 50 minutes. At least we said our piece. You know why I'm picking up this controller. Wake the hell up. Fuck off. I'm sleeping.
Snake, can you hear me?
Just barely.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move?
I didn't mean to do that.
Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment.
It's like that one time I Godzilla.
Move the healing cursor with the left analog stick.
She just starts talking to Godzilla and like relating everything you're doing to
Once you
Godzilla.
selected the affected area, hold the
But I really like
the
this.
left analog stick to select
The mechanics that are in this
item,
damn game.
and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use
Let's see, because it's like survival, like eating,
treat a bone fracture,
camouflage,
first secure the affected area with a fastener,
and then you
wrap
have
with
this.
bandages. That should do it.
Like you have to actually treat your
For
wounds.
lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up,
Mhm.
styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned,
Thank you,
the
Maud.
wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Okay, stop yelling at me. Alright, let's see here. Cure. So, I am cut. No bandage applied yet, no disinfectant. Alright, so I need... That's food poisoning, treating colds, treating stomach aches. No. Why is disinfectant under surgery? Okay, I guess that'll work. So I need a bandage. And bleeding, so I need styptic. Suffering from a deep cut. Alright, that's good. Deep cut, bleeding. Okay, so that's like the same thing. Disinfectants. There we go. Cut. Yeah, gotta do it again. So that is disinfectant, styptic, suture, bandage. Let's do all the cuts first, because that's super easy. Disinfectant, styptic, suture, bandage. Need the Hello Kitty bandage. I'm amazed they didn't do that. I really am. Bone fractured, no bandage applied. Okay, so I need splint, bandage, splint, bandage, and I'm good. I'm really shocked it didn't go that route, to be honest with you. Shit hurts. Oof. God damn. The sound that fucking made. Oh man. Remakes. Who knows, right? In the next one? That'd be hilarious. I doubt it though. God, I really want to see how they're gonna handle all the mechanics. Because that's the problem, is like, if Kojima's not involved, how much are they gonna change? And I really hope that they're able to keep things so like, you know, super close to this, but just modernized.
Good job, Snake.
If so, then it is most definitely still a Kojima game.
Just
But
stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
it's still really iffy, just because how Konami is. Like, I'm excited for it, but it's like, I just don't know what they're gonna do. Bring me some soup. Shit, I could use some soup. Now, in the trailer for the remake, the Shagohod is in the distance, being towed like that. Wang. And pass out. God damn. Dude's like, I'm bored. Let's nuke something.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
Problems?
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
It's like, what? He loves his new toys. I mean, it's a portable tactical nuke. I think we'd all like it.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
She's fucking lipstick, goddamn.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility.
Goddamn.
I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel.
Fuck it.
Even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Why the hell not?
The Alamo.
God damn it. And poof. God damn. Ooh. Save, hell yeah, I'll save. No. Yes. Let's go ahead and rotate. Well, do I really need to rotate? It's Metal Gear. Nah, how do what did that say? Oh, that's where I was. I love that we're on a PS2. And it says 5/29/2023. Everybody.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill.
Playing for an hour and 40 minutes.
Searching and I'll melt into you.
And it just now started.
What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else.
Start climbing a ladder. It's way later.
It's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new light, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crazy
It's fantastic.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems
No
go
problems.
for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here.
Well, shit, it's only been 2 weeks. This is.
During the Virtuous mission.
I think it's only been 2 weeks. I think that's what it says.
Using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail,
No, he's got the headband.
hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
Is
So
this
how does it
damn
feel to be a
game?
patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
This is where he has to do everybody.
Tell
No,
the suits
no,
about
it's not,
visiting
Matt.
hours. I'll never get better with them assaulting me
God
day
damn
and
it.
night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
Ooh.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days
What is this animation? Oh, this right here, Matt? Is that what you're talking about?
Bureaus, OKB 754,
Like all these stills they're
was
doing?
destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft.
Doing before where they were
Any of this sound familiar?
in the what do you call it? We're in that room with the cigar.
I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but
It's still
to order
these.
the military
It's
to
just that was
maximum
actually
alert
it's
and
like
unleash
it's
Armageddon.
just frames. It's not even animation.
With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive.
It's just frames blending into each other.
my
But Metal Gear has always done those.
is not as great as it once was.
I know Metal Gear Solid does it, and this one does it. Peace Walker has a ton of it. Peace Walker's damn near doesn't have any CG like stuff. It's like all this because it was a PSP game.
That one of
So
our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Yevgeny Borosovich.
The Brezhnev faction. Go on.
And of course, this is the '60s, so that's supposed to be
Her
Miss
name
Johnson.
is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected.
Yes.
Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Da.
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen?
I don't know.
It was clearly in violation of our airspace.
Look, man, I gotta go.
And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You
Ladybird's fucking calling me. I gotta go, man. Fucking.
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident.
Yeah, what is he? It's supposed to be Khrushchev.
Proof that this was not the action of the American government.
Right? I got fucking dinner waiting, man. Fucking.
You have one.
I gotta go.
You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
No shit, right?
Nothing.
Do I look like that bastard Dixon?
Agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
God damn it.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under.
Thanks.
No
That's no pressure at all.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Mm-hmm.
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB in exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. I've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Son of a bitch!
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Oh boy. Yeah. Son of a bitch! Yeah, they're not gonna fucking know at all that we're here. Get the nukes. Kill Balls, kill Bogan, prove America didn't do it. Let me see. Nah, that pretty much covers the basis. I think we're good. That's their checklist.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's
Well,
go
it's the
over your
60s,
mission
you know.
objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov.
Can land on the
Find
moon,
out
but
what's
can't
happened
fucking
to the Shagohod, then
drop you
destroy
off in a Russian
and
forest.
Finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
You
This
fucking
mission
heard me.
will be codenamed Operation Snake.
Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about
Sure.
Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us?
Oh no, we're in cahoots with the Kremlin.
Faction.
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story
I saw
of
it.
prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany.
Huh?
The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners
Oh God is right. He's going on another rant.
The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right, then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.
Shut up, Zero.
85.
You asshole.
I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Oh, okay.
Is this her last chance, too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate.
Man, they're fucking everybody over. I don't remember
Same
this.
as during the Virtuous mission. 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same. 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Marvelous.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The
Got it.
same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and Lali
Lalo.
Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
It's a noisy
I thought the
bitch.
standard FOX procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent. to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
All right, let's save it. There's a lot of goddamn talking.
Paramedic.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days, actually.
Huh?
I visited you in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
Then you must have seen me naked.
Yeah,
God
but
damn
you
it.
were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so. But seriously,
This smooth
don't
bastard.
forget that you were
She's going to
lightheaded
talk more
just
Godzilla.
yesterday.
Maybe.
In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission. Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina. And try not to get yourself hurt. If you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself using Cure.
Yeah.
Got it.
I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome.
I
And
picked
can see
save,
you
didn't
still
I?
know when to keep your mouth shut.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
Good. I believe in you. But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
I did pick save?
volunteered.
Okay.
Why?
So that I could watch over you. Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble, to make sure you and the boss don't kill each other. So that's why I volunteered. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian
Calm down, Matt.
than me, really.
Thanks.
Stop right there. You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
Save. All that just to save. All right, give that a minute. I'm very happy we're playing on the PS2. It's fantastic. It just feels right.
Okay, good.
Yeah. All right. Where is my sonar? Do I have a trank? I don't. Yeah, because I gotta start collecting food now. Frog? Frog. Did I have to get a new memory card for this? No, I have like 3 memory cards. I have one, my memory card 1 has all my info on it for the mods, and then, you know, for my system. And then my memory card 2 is actually my primary with all my saves on it. But I still have another, I want to say 1 or 2 running around here somewhere. Thankfully, memory cards for the PS2 are like maybe $12. They're not that expensive. Even for like official OEM ones, they're not that bad. They're not too expensive. All right. Let's go woodland. Damn. Flex target gives me 30. Hell yeah. Give me all the camouflage. I guess I can do motion to texture. I heard a fucking horse. I remember this. I remember like the major beats of the story. So like I know what that is. It's a goddamn horse.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
This asshole.
What are you doing here?
Damn.
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss.
Fuck.
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss.
I forgot she has that crazy ass gun.
Prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America.
I mean, that thing was kind of crash landed anyway. I don't think I was going anywhere in that.
That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry.
What an asshole.
The border is 60 miles south of here. You
Yeah,
won't be
okay.
able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
Dental.
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings?
I mean,
You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well.
wait. That's a sneaking suit.
Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long.
But it's a cool ass bandana. Oh.
If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that
No,
a
you don't.
legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
Not with that
You've
attitude.
got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Got it. I don't trust this game. I better check my hand. My hand's okay. All right. All right, let's check camo again. That's all good. Okay. Damn, I got no weapons. Okay.
What's this? HQ? HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
I have to go back to that same place, I believe. All right. Moving along nicely. It sucks. So I'm pretty sure I don't have anything on me that I can use. No tranquilizers are really... Yeah. Nothing. Damn, there's 3 people up there? Yep. Alright, who's got a radio? He's got a radio, okay. Hopefully I can pull this off. The plan is I'm going to let him come up here, knock him out, go up there, stun, and then run through and let the map transition.
HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. The situation is normal.
Understood. Return to your position.
Oh, that should go down really fast. Yep. Always want to get those guys with the radios. And if you're a really good shot, you can break the damn things. Right? Everything's fine here. We're fine. You know. How are you? I like the Han Solo reference. You get another battery. Oh, that's sonar. Alright, so we're going to get here, let the cutscenes run, and then we'll be saving and calling it for the night. Hopefully there's nobody up here, because I don't feel like dealing with shit like I did last time. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me.
I said...
Trapped.
Get down!
Damn.
There is your answer.
From the side who gets... I guess so.
The name's Eva.
Because if we hold R1...
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
man.
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgin is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were.
Yes,
Why?
because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a code breaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have.
Yeah, it's basically a Red 9.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep.
Mm-hmm.
That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol.
Oh.
Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
.45, huh?
Oh yeah, he gets all crazy.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized.
He's like, it's so beautiful.
You get something like this.
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear.
That way. Probably northeast, that gate that was
First,
locked
you'll
before.
need to head north through the jungle.
Yeah.
You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials.
Okay.
Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area, and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave, and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse, and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you
Snake,
doing
what the hell are you doing?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun.
Yep, he just
By
carves
doing
it.
this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady.
Yep, it just
That
embeds
way,
into the
I
handle.
can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight. Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
The world's at stake, woman. Oh,
You'll never make it in your condition.
someone needs a
Jungle
nap.
out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
Right.
That's it.
Nuclear
My
war
orders
is
are
on the
to
line. She
provide
wants me
you
to take a
with
nap.
Nothing more.
All right.
You look disappointed. All right, then. I'll do something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down. What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Now is not the time.
Gonna get that?
Thinking about it. Oh shit, right? I forgot about that. That
She's
horse
right,
stomped the hell out of his
You
hand.
should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover
Thank you, Mod.
naturally from
Man,
sickness
they're
and
bouncing
injury.
like crazy today. I think that's the
When
fourth
you're
one.
tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Save. Absolutely. Loading. All right. See where this puts me. All right. So after this, I'll save again. I'll save again and quit, and then we'll call it for the night. I'm glad we're playing this though. Yeah, I've been having the itch to play some Metal Gear ever since I saw that damn trailer. What we're gonna do, because this game is very long, it can drag out pretty bad as far as cutscenes go. We're not gonna like play it every streaming session. So you know, today we did our 2.5 hours, which is awesome. I haven't done 2.5 hours in a while. And Wednesday, we're gonna do Alan Wake Remastered. We'll start playing that.
What's the matter?
We're surrounded.
And then Friday, depending on how things are going, we'll go back to Metal Gear. We'll kind of alternate. We'll see. We'll just see how things go. Play it by ear. Now that I have my PS2 set up, we might do some more retro stuff on that too.
Unit. Let's get out of here. Hurry. Don't forget your gear. Here, give me a hand.
Get off the damn bed, Snake.
We can use this to get to the basement. Damn it, Ocelot. I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy. Huh?
Don't go dying on me now.
Oh, can I even save?
You going to save?
Cool. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Anybody lurking, glad you're here. Appreciate all y'all. Like I said, Wednesday we're going to start on.
Good luck.
We're going to go ahead and start. Damn game, let me quit. This game just doesn't let you quit. I don't even know how to quit this game, to be honest with you. So anyway, we're gonna do Alan Wake on Wednesday. That'll be master. We'll start playing that. Friday, we'll probably go back to Metal Gear. Saturday, maybe retro, just whatever we got, probably on the PS2. We'll see what happens. And Sunday, we may go back to Alan Wake. Like I said, we might alternate and stuff like that. Y'all know me. I kind of change things up depending on how I'm feeling at the moment. So anyway, thanks everybody for joining me. Thanks to the lurkers, and I will catch you guys Wednesday with Alan Wake. So until then, everybody have a good one, and I will catch y'all later. Bye. Where's the end button?